There comes a moment in your life when your soul whispers, no more. And for me, that day was working from home, anxious about a call I was going to be having with my boss, who'd been bullying me for months. And I was so anxious, and my heart was pounding through my chest so hard that I thought it was going to explode. And in that moment, during that call of further bullying, something inside me woke up, snapped, or it awoke me. I had been tolerating disrespect, manipulation, and control. And for what? All in the name for a paycheck. I was having sleepless nights, tears beyond tears, and I couldn't see a way out. So I just kept telling myself, just hold on. It's money, it's stability, and it's safety. But what I didn't realize was this. Every time I stayed, I was negotiating my worth. And every time I negotiated my worth, I chipped away at my self-esteem, which was already through the floor. At this time, I was in a relationship with a man who told me this. He could see the pain I was in, but told me this: put up with it. Hang on, it's money. Get as much money from them as possible. And this made me feel even more sick to my stomach. I was in so much pain, and this person knew it. And it was like he wanted me to keep suffering. He would say, this is normal. It's normal for the corporate world to treat people like this, to treat people badly. But I couldn't do it anymore. I was exhausted. I was anxious. I was broken inside. And I even went to the doctor because I was so stressed. And so that day, that day I made a decision. I never went back. Walking away from that corporate world was terrifying. Really, it was. I had no plan, just an idea, a business idea, which would then take 11 months to take off the ground. I ended up on government benefits. And at one point, it got really scary with only £1,500 left in the bank, about $2,000 to pay my bills. But the fear of going back was worse than the fear of losing everything that I owned. And I wasn't prepared to give that up. I wasn't prepared to go back because the truth is, I had something that I'd never had before, and that was me and my voice and my boundaries and my truth and my passion, something that I could call mine and be really proud of, that I loved. Now, looking back and what I now know, it was my old identity. It was that identity control in the show. You see, my identity had been wired to receive this treatment of being someone, having low self-esteem and low self-worth, but desperately needing to prove myself, no matter what or how badly I was being treated. And not just in that area, but all areas of my life. So that day, I chose me. I started showing up for me every single day, building my business that I was so proud of. And then I got the opportunity to train as a neurotransformation therapist practitioner. And this was all about the time money was running out. And I still was receiving benefits, but I was learning something that would end up not just catapulting my self-esteem and worth, but also being one of the biggest revenue earners for my business. I had learned something incredibly powerful, what my root cause was and how to release it, which is a belief so ingrained from birth, during birth, or before birth, also known as the deepest, most darkest belief that you're holding on to. And for me, it was a belief that I was an inconvenience and nothing I ever did was ever enough, which was something that I had soaked up in my mum's womb based on how she felt about herself, because we're all energetically connected. And I was carrying her stuff with me, unknown to me then, throughout my life. But through that process, I discovered how to free myself from it and how to rewire my neural pathways. And this was it. This was the key that I needed to stop negotiating my worth anymore. And guess what happened? It was around this time that my business shifted and the momentum surpassed my wildest dreams. You see, what I realized was then that you cannot negotiate your worth to achieve what you deserve and truly desire to achieve in life. You first have to heal your self esteem, reclaim your confidence, and become the version of yourself, this new identity who can receive everything that you desire with no more settling, with no more negotiating. So, if this is resonating to you right now and you are feeling the urgency to change your identity, to change your reality to what you want, and to no longer settle in jobs or treatment that you are currently wired to receive, then I want you all to know this. That work as a neurotransformation therapist became the foundation of my Be Love program, an advanced journey designed to help you, to help others step fully into their worth, to release their root cause and patterns that hold them back in all areas of life, and finally to attract the love, the success, and the abundance that they're meant to have. So, over the 11 months after leaving the corporate world, I kept choosing me. I kept choosing me no matter what was going on out there. I kept choosing me. And slowly my confidence rose and my self-worth became unshakable. And as I shared, when I was able to finally rewire my root cause, my business exploded, surpassing my wildest dreams. I went from being on government benefits to having £1,500 left in the bank to building a multi-six-figure business, receiving clients from all over the world who believed in me because I finally believed in myself. So here's the truth bomb. Until you stop negotiating your worth and get into the bigger problem of why you are settling in low self-esteem and blocking yourself unintentionally from becoming the person who has that success in life, what you want won't stick. You simply cannot manifest a new life with the same identity that tolerated the old one. The moment you stop negotiating your worth, everything in your reality begins to shift. You stop settling for almost. You stop chasing what doesn't value you or holding on to what is not serving you. You start attracting the love, the opportunities, the success, and the abundance that match the version of you he finally said, enough is enough. So if you're ready to stop settling and step fully into your worth, my Be Love program will guide you. You'll heal what's been holding you back from the root and learn life transformational skills that you can take with you everywhere you go. You'll embrace your power and finally be able to hold what's meant for you without compromise. So you can click the link below this video or in my bio to start your transformation today, to shift your reality to what you deserve to experience. No more settling. You see, when you stop negotiating your worth, everything in your reality changes. Because if nothing changes, nothing will. And a year from now or 5 years from now, if you're still in the same place, still waiting, still dimming your light, still saying, maybe later, how will that feel? Your soul already knows that it's time. Trust it. I'm Natalie. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. And as always, I will be back very, very soon.